Hi everyone, my name is Anita Wallace and I'm Chair of the Lymphedema Support Network. Thank you for joining us for the fifth in our series of Ask the Expert YouTube videos. This time we put your questions to representatives of some of the main manufacturers of compression garments used here in the UK. Now, in order to be completely transparent, all of these companies also support the work of the LSN by being part of our corporate sponsorship scheme, for which we're very grateful. And for fairness, and because those of you listening may use garments from any or all of the companies represented, we ask them all the same questions, and we will share all their answers with you. And this may make it a little bit repetitive, but we've mixed up the order in which they answer. So you will not always have to wait until the end to get the answer from your company representative. And obviously the answers given are the thoughts and opinions of the company in question and do not necessarily reflect the views of the LSN. In our next Ask the Expert video, we ask, do low-grade compression stockings come in made to measure? As I don't need much compression, but my leg is a weird shape following an accident.
Put simply, yes, you can get a lower class compression, but it'd be dependent on what level you're looking at. As I'm sure you appreciate that there are medical specifications or medical classes that have to be adhered to when we're talking about medical compression. So if you're looking at RAL standard, yes, you can get made to measure in class 1. It would be 18 to 21 millimeters of mercury. If you want to go lower than that, you'd be looking at a British standard made to measure class 1, which would be 14 to 17 millimeters of mercury. And even lower still, you could look at a French standard made to measure, which would be 10 to 15 millimeters of mercury. And so all companies offer different garments and different standards. Definitely be worth having a look at, depending on what level of compression you're looking at achieving there. Just as an FYI, you can get, maybe not suitable for this patient's question, but if you're in between standard sizes, you can actually get custom fit circular knit garments, providing that it isn't a misshapen limb. It's still following from small to large, working your way up the leg, for example. There is custom fit options available there. But for this patient in particular, who's mentioned that it's a weird shape, my assumption is going to be it's a misshapen limb. We're always going to recommend flat knit in that scenario, just so that it's following the contour of the limb. And also in addition to that, if there's any skin folds or any bits where it digs in, if you were wearing a circular knit, it's going to wrap around that. So flat knit, stiffer material, would definitely recommend for this patient.
It does depend on what you mean by low-grade compression. The lowest classes of compression, certainly within our company, can be all obtained as either an off-the-shelf garment or a made-to-measure garment. Now, where we've got shape distortion or larger sizes, then definitely using a custom-made garment will enable you to get a garment that fits you correctly, and within a lower compression class. So again, discuss that with your therapist. They will be best placed to advise on what fabric suits and what level of compression and whether it needs to be a custom made garment.